Hi everyone, my name is Andrea and I am your student vlogger. This week I will be sharing my top 5 moments with you as I've been a student here at Temple since my freshman year, straight out of high school. And I've been vlogging ever since on my main channel, capturing those fun moments that I now would like to share with you. These are in no particular order from best to last, but I am making it chronological, starting with freshman year up into my senior year. So the first moment that I am sharing with you is Welcome Week Tug of War. This was the first week on campus. As a college student, I was hype, I made new friends, and Tug of War was one of the last events for Welcome Week. It was all of the residence halls going against one another and competing on Easy Field. And eventually you're also competing against your own building, but by floor. So I was Whitehall, 3rd floor, and we won for our building, which was amazing. And this RA Josh, he was so hype about it. He got this chant going, "You can't beat 3." I just remember that very vividly, very clearly as a really pumped up, really amazing moment for me. But everyone was so happy, they were having lots of fun. There was lots of music going on, we were like dancing. Unfortunately, we did not win, but we took 2nd place against some floor in Morgan North. But it was a really great experience for me, something that I always talk about. I always bring up the story all the time because it was just that fun. So if you have a chance to go for Welcome Week freshman year, if you're a prospective student looking to come to Temple, definitely go. Just embrace the moment. The second moment also comes from freshman year. There was no particular day to this, but oftentimes we would have jam sessions in the hallways or in the little breakout room on our floor. And one of the RAs, again, RA Josh, he was very musically inclined, but he kind of got this thing going. Once a week, we would come together and just jam out, kind of have like a karaoke session. He had his guitar in his room and also like one of those drum things that you sit on, and everyone's just singing along, and it's a lot of fun. It's definitely not your typical college experience, especially if no one is the person to organize that. And I think for me, freshman year felt a lot like summer camp, especially in the first semester when you're just getting to know people, you're living in dorms for the first time. So this next time of my life was from sophomore year. Ever since my 2nd semester, freshman year, I was very involved with this organization on campus called She's the First. Sophomore year, I was director of communications, and we were invited to go to New York City to attend Glamour's Women of the Year Awards. There were so many celebrities. We got to look cute, got to dress up. It was my first ever award show with like real celebrities, so I felt very special, and it was a great time that I would not mind going again. It was amazing. I think that year She's the First National, which their headquarters is in New York, was teaming up with all these other Girls Central organizations. 200, 300 girls ranging from high school to college were invited to attend. But She's the First Temple showed up and stepped up in our dresses, our heels. She's the First has been a part of my college career for most of it, actually. I think a lot of the people that I've met, a lot of the people that I've networked with, and just really got to know, it was through that organization. If you're looking for an organization to join next semester, definitely check out She's the First. Some of the cooler perks is being able to go to New York all the time. So the next event in my life that I would like to highlight is my time spent in Ecuador, specifically with a program from Temple called LAS, Latin American Study Semester, which is just a Spanish intensive, entire semester long program. Take 17 credits of all Spanish courses entirely in Spanish. You go to wherever you go. Recently it's been Ecuador, and that's where I went. And you stay with a host family who doesn't speak English. At least mine just didn't know any English. For 3 weeks I talked entirely in Spanish, and I just really wanted to highlight this experience because it really did teach me a lot, and it really shifted my perspective on learning languages. As a global studies major, it is a requirement to take 4 semesters of a language. In CLA, you have to take 2 semesters of a language. just generally. But because I came to Temple as a film major, I was like, oh, I don't have to take a language, no worries, I'm all good. Because in high school, I really struggled with that. But through my time in LAS, it really made me love learning languages. It's so beautiful. Spanish just has deeper roots into my cultural heritage, being Filipino, and so it made me feel really connected and tied to that part of myself. Last but not least, so this particular experience occurred the summer before my junior year. Maybe you've seen it. I got to be part of a Temple commercial. Those played in front of many of the YouTube videos. I remember that summer I was driving up to Philly from my home in New Jersey. I thought I looked cute, getting my makeup ready. I just remember having like this huge pimple on my face. I didn't necessarily feel camera ready, but they did a really good job making me look good. It's really fun being a part of that and just to be like, oh, that's me, that is I. But it's also super funny when your friend randomly tells you that they saw your ad pop up in the middle of class when their professor was trying to play video. And even sometimes I would be caught off guard watching YouTube videos and then randomly seeing myself. Even from my experience being part of a Temple commercial, the whole experience of like media production is just a lot of fun. And even though that's not my major, I do appreciate being a part of it and just putting my foot in that little puddle and just dabbling in it. And that just goes to show you should try different things while doing your major, studying whatever it is you're studying and concentrating on. But you can just extend a little further to different passions that you have, and maybe opportunities will come out of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to my main channel. That's where all of these video clips are from. You can just watch those individual vlogs if you're super interested. So yeah, that's just a little bit of my life here at Temple, and I will see you all in the next video.